Hello and welcome back to Thalric Plays Mordheim, City of the Damned. We are finally going to start our first warband. If you have watched my tutorial videos, you might have already guessed which warband I'm going to pick. And that warband will be the Sisters of Sigmar, because I really like their style and also hammer to the face. So let's do this.
In the name of Most Holy Sigmar, I greet you, sister. Your service and dedication to our order has long been in my mind. As High Matriarch, I must put your conviction and valor to the ultimate test. Hold fast to your faith. Keep Sigmar's glory in your heart. Remember the tenets of your devotion, and I know you will acquit yourself as a matriarch should. Well do you know the calamity that visited judgment upon this city. The hammer of Sigmar descended from the heavens to strike down the wickedness of this place. The rock alone was spared, our tiny bastion of piety within the decadence of Mordheim. Yet, in maintaining our own purity, did we not forsake our duty to the people around us? Did we not become frustrated and abandon them to their wantonness? In that, we wronged Sigmar, and for that crime our order must be redeemed. The cult of Sigmar has branded us heretics and worse. We must prove to them, prove to the Grand Theogonist himself, that our faith has not been tainted. Only by cleansing the corruption from Mordheim, atoning for our earlier failures, can we be restored. It is a dangerous duty I must entrust to you, to lead a warband of our sisters into the ruins and gather the corrupt wordstone. If Mordheim is to be purged, then the taint must be locked away where it can work no further harm. There are many who covet the foul stones, both human and inhuman. You must persecute them all with the zeal of Holy Sigmar. You can't allow mercy to temper your purpose. Let nothing cause you to falter in this sacred duty. For it is only through our faith that we can ever emerge from this darkness and walk again in a light of glory and honor.
Okay, that sounds like a good cause. A bit fanatic for my taste, but fine as well. Warcamp. Mordheim, City of the Damned is a game about making the most of a dire situation and is designed as a hardcore experience. The decisions you take while leading your warband are permanent, and your actions in combat may lead to irreversible injuries for your warriors. The campaign will end after the fourth time that you fail to deliver wordstone shipment requests to your faction. Plan carefully and gird yourself against the horrors of Mordheim. Okay, so everything is locked except our warband management, so let's go there. The warband management screen provides a quick summary of each warrior, lets you edit the composition of your warband and hire new warriors. From here, you can click on any warrior to further customize their equipment, attributes, spell, or pay their upkeep costs. Henchman-type warriors can occupy any slot, but leaders and heroes may only occupy their respective slots. Reserve slots can hold all warrior types. Okay, so I guess we do want a... do we already have? That's our warband. Okay, so... I want to rename our warband. Hammer Keepers sounds nice, but it's not enough hammer, so we are just going to be the hammer. And not as in Captain Hammer, if any of you knows what I'm talking about. So we've got our leader. I'm not going to change the names of my sisters until they have proven their worth. Also, as I am German and the sisters often have German names, or at least names that originate here in Europe, I think it's pretty funny how they are a bit garbled and warped to fit the theme or whatever. So we've got Fredda van Thalheim here, which is apparently our leader, a Sigmarite matriarch, And so we should hire a hero, I think. The hire screen allows you to browse warriors available for hire. You can review each warrior's description and attributes before choosing to hire them. Warriors may only be hired into appropriate slots. Heroes can be hired into hero slots, henchmen into henchman slots, etc. Reserve slots can hold any warrior type. Okay, we already read that. So, this is a hero and it's a sister superior. Then we've got 2 henchmen. Okay, so let's get the hero first. That's a pretty big hammer. So let's hire her, I guess. It costs 30 gold. We've got 250. And then we can get 3 henchmen, but there are only 2 available for hire. So we should probably get them both. We've got Frauke Dreschner. Who's got 2 hammers. The more hammer, the better. Yes, we want to buy her. Ah, okay, so we get a choice between 2 always, apparently. So let's get to Wilda Kips. And let's fill our last henchman slot. And I think we should go for at least 1 novice and not a sister. So we get Matilda Manrique, who's got a Sigmarite shield, which looks pretty cool as well, in my opinion. Okay, so now we have our warband. So let's get back. Now that you have expanded your warband, you may visit the campaign section of the hideout to choose your first mission. You may also visit the veteran system section to view various tasks that you can accomplish to raise your veteran rank. Okay, so the veteran system we will do at a later time. So let's just go for the campaign, I guess, and try to do our first mission. Visit the campaign screen to select the mission for your warband to undertake. Missions are randomly generated and contain varying levels of wordstones and treasure. You may send scouts to reveal more potential mission locations to expand your choices. You may only attempt 1 mission per day regardless of success or failure. Occasionally you will receive a mission request from your faction. These are unique missions that advance the story and contain specific objectives. Okay, so we've got 1 mission available, which is normal in difficulty, and it's Wordstone Rush. The Wordstone amount is average and the Scavenge is very poor. 1 warband is caught exploring buildings, while the other divides into 3 strike teams surrounding the buildings. So let's choose that one. So I'm guessing we could put in reserves or switch around our warband members here. We won't do that, because we can't, so let's launch and deploy. And as far as I know, the loading times are pretty brutal, so I'm going to pause until the game has finished loading. See you in a moment. Okay, apparently my recording doesn't want to pause. I hope this is still being recorded. I can't be sure. So I'm just going to keep talking and see what's happened. Let's try this again. And we're back. So that took a while. And we can set up. Okay, so every blue plus here is a possible setup location for us. Let's look around. So there's the enemy warband's card. Here's ours. Where is the wordstone? Back here and over there. Okay, so... Oh, how can I switch through these? Or do I even get to choose? Ah, okay, it's A and D. But I have to do it here, apparently. Okay, I can't do it here. So let's get back to the ground floor. And let's just deploy her over here. And we'll put her... Let me check, where am I? Okay. That's a bit confusing at the moment. Okay, so now we're at the ground floor where I want to be. So we'll deploy here. And we will put her over here. Let's keep her here. And she will go over here as well. So that looks fine. And the enemy has the first turn. Of course, as we don't know where they are yet and they are not in our sight, we don't actually see what they are doing. But I'm assuming they are coming this direction, so we should spot them pretty early. And it's our turn, so let's check real quick what we can do. We can cast Sigmar's Might, which increases melee critical hit chance by 5% and melee damage by 10%. That sounds pretty good. Okay, so I want to collect Wordstone, of course, so I want to go here. Let's put a marker there so that it's easier for me. And then we will gather Wordstone. Yes, we will.
Objectives updated.
And we got a warp effect. What does it do? +1 OP cost to melee attacks and charge, so that doesn't sound very good. And we will take all.
Objectives updated.
And another warp effect, of course. Minus 10% melee resistance.
Objectives updated.
Okay, but we did get 3 Wordstone, which is pretty nice. So let's cast Sigmar's Might in case someone gets close to us. And then we will end turn. Okay, so I have to walk out here. Interesting. And there are our opponents, so they're very close. And I don't think I want to fight them there directly, so we'll wait and do an ambush stance here. Of course they can see us, but if they want to reach us, they will have to come close. And it's our enemy's turn. It's one enemy we haven't spotted yet, so we don't see what they are doing. And one more. And now it's our turn again. Okay, so this is our hero, I think. So should we put her out in the open? Where do I want to go with her? That is the big question. I think we shouldn't split up too much, so let's put her in this doorway and go for an ambush stance. And hope we won't be attacked from behind. I'm not sure if ambush is 360 degrees in range. Okay, so we have that wordstone covered, but because we have spotted our enemy, I think we should go this way. And we have used up all our movement. Let's keep her in the open and go for an ambush as well. And that's our last Warband warrior. And just in case he comes from this side, we will put up an ambush here. Because of course we do not know where they are coming from. At least not completely. And that ambush worked. Oh, 46 damage. Very nice. So he's casting Weapons of Destructions, but it failed. And he does 35 damage to us. And we want to counterattack. Okay, so I'm already in love with that big two-hand hammer. It does a lot of damage apparently. So that is very good for us. I'm assuming we will spot the rest of our opponent's warband very soon, as we are already locked into combat. Of course we do have a problem here, and we should get our leader over there as soon as possible. We won't reach this turn. Can we apparently use Sigmar's Might is a radius cast? Do we have... Yes, we do have her in range as well, so let's cast. To give our warrior a bonus. And then we will ambush stance here as well. Okay, so I think what we want to do now is take out the caster, and we will charge to do that. Yes. His dodge failed. We can't do another attack. He should be close to that, and we will dodge because it's a 40% chance to succeed, actually. So where are our opponent's missing warriors? Are they collecting any wordstone? It doesn't look like they do. At least if we look at the resources. And that ambush worked. But I did run into a trap apparently, and that stopped the ambush. So that's pretty unlucky. Okay, so what can we do? We could disengage. But I think we do want to attack. Okay, so he's got 1 hit point left. Seriously? So let's get him. Can we still... Yes, we can disengage. So another attack would take us out of action, but I don't want to do that. Risk that, so we will run away for now. So let's put her in here. And what does for Sigmar do exactly? Okay, we increase our movement range by 3 meters, so that sounds nice. Let's... but it... No, we won't do that yet, so let's just get in here and... End our turn, yes. Okay, so... I think she is it covered over there, so we will charge in here. And try to take down this chaos guy. But unfortunately we miss. Do we have another attack? No, we don't, so we will dodge. The big question is, can she handle that guy back there alone or not? I think we should go over here. Oh yeah, we ran into that ambush. That was dumb, I forgot about that. But let's check if we can do something else. Nope, so we will just attack. And that hit pretty hard. And then we will dodge.
A new round
Okay,
has
so
started.
are we missing... Yes, we're missing 2 more enemies, apparently. I hope they don't show up very soon. So, do we want to charge? I think we do, so let's do that. And we hit. Nice. And then we will attack a second time. Okay, so he's close to dead. Hopefully one more attack will be enough. And we will parry, because with her the parry chance is a lot better. And let's loot here. Maybe we can... No, we can't get anything that we could sell. So let's charge here again. And we miss. His dodge failed, but he's still alive. And then we will dodge. And he missed. That's pretty nice. So we've got Torline here. I think we can re-engage with her now, because we should be able to finish off any enemies before they can attack us again. So, yes, I can charge it. Oh, 62 to 68 damage. That is a lot. So, let's do that. But he dodged, unfortunately. So, let's hope that we get to act here before he does again. I'm not sure. Yeah, we do. Okay, so that's Wilda Kips, and we will attack. And if we hit, he will be out of action. Okay, so that's pretty good. Let me remove that beacon real quick. Oh, so we saw an opponent here, apparently, so it's a good thing that I checked there. So can I? No, I can't. But yeah, let's try to loot him. He does have equipment, so that's nice. And we will just dodge here. And of course we can't do anything else except attack. And then we will dodge.
A new round has started.
Okay. Okay, our enemy failed his route tests, so he fled and we emerged victorious. So I guess the first mission is designed to be not that hard, but I'm still happy that we won and didn't take any casualties. So we've got a most valuable warrior, which was Torline this time. She knocked out enemies and did enough damage. Okay, so there are different factors that come into play here. And we've also got some Wordstone as a battleground victory reward. So that sounds nice. And let's see
The faithful need never fear defeat.
what will happen next.
For great Sigmar's strength lives within them.
Completed.
Okay, so we get experience, and Freda von Thalheim gets 2 experience for surviving the mission. And apparently that's everything for now. Then we've got Torline, who put one enemy out of action and got an extra MVP for most valuable warrior, and we also get a mental advancement for her. So that's pretty cool. Then we've got Matilda, who just gets 2 experience points. Vilda, who put one enemy out of action and gets a mental advancement as well. And Frauke, who gets just 2 experience. Okay. So we've got our Warband status here. And let's continue. We have acquired several items, 6 gold crowns, 5 wordstone fragments, 1 wordstone shard, an axe and a shield. Every time you return from a mission, you must pay the upkeep costs of your warriors as well as treatment costs for any injuries they have sustained. Warriors will refuse to join missions until they are paid. Visit the Warband Management tab to maintain your warriors. Okay, so we already see here that we have to pay 17 gold crowns as upkeep. And I think if we go to Warband, we can pay the upkeep in full, which we will do. We, of course, don't want to disband our Warband, so we will just go back. So let's take a look at our warriors and use these skill points that we got. Can we see who got them before we actually go onto the character? No, okay, so let's get through this. I don't care about that at the moment. So our leader is pretty solid, I think. She has a lot of movement and 5 attack points already, or action points, I think was their name. Our hero is very good as well, so here is the first point. So what should we put that in? Let's check what they do. Leadership increases morale value by 2, increases chance to pass psychological tests, and increases the warrior's rating by 1. I think they all do that. So intelligence increases spell damage, increases magic resistance, stun resistance, chance to pass mental condition tests. And alertness increases the initiative, so that sounds good. Ranged resistance, chance to pass perception tests. Okay, so I think alertness might be a good choice, because I want my warriors to act faster, and I think that is good, yes. So we'll do that. Yes, I'm sure. Shouldn't we have 1 more point to spend? Okay, she did have the point. Okay, so she already has higher point values. Where do we want to put them in? That is the question. She did have a spell, didn't she? Yeah, she had for Sigmar, which allowed her to move bigger distances. I think I'm going for alertness here as well. I think it's a good choice either way. So yeah, that was a successful first mission. I'm happy with how it turned out. No injuries yet, none of our warriors were taken out of action, and we managed to pull through. So I'll probably customize the look of my warband a little bit, but I'll do that off camera. So we have finished our first mission and of course created our warband, and we will end the video here. I hope you enjoyed this first real episode of Mordheim, City of the Damned, and you will stick around to keep watching me continue the campaign. If you enjoyed this episode, leave me a like or a comment, and if you want to see more of me, or hear more of me, I made that mistake again, just subscribe to my channel. And as always, thanks for watching, and I hope you tune in next time. Bye!